Okay, so here we are looking at notes for 5-7. This is domain and range, and this title has a little star next to it because this is a very important lesson. This shows up every single year on the Regents exam in at least multiple choice format. So when we're looking and talking about domain is referred to as the set of all inputs. And remember from previous lessons that when we're talking about input simply means our x values. When you're talking about range is the set of all opposites or outputs, which translates into our y values. And again, the x and the y are going to change based on the variables in the situation. In the problems talking about height and time, we saw h of t. So, domain in most situations is that time or the independent variable. Whereas range is what comes out of it. The y depends on what the x is. They're just intervals of values for x and y that exist in the given function. So, some functions don't go on forever, and the domain and range just tells you that, and it tells you if they do go on forever. You could see domain or range, you can see this coming up as you can use graphs or points. They could give you a table of values. They could give you an equation. You're going to have to be able to, given all three of these things or all four of these things, be able to list down and write out the domain and range. In almost all situations, we try to write our domain and range from least to greatest. That's something I am notoriously good at forgetting, so please check me, remind me, and don't let me forget least to greatest. And then in our next video, we're going to talk about 3 different ways to write domain and range.